When a Navy SEAL steps onto the battlefield, every single piece of gear they carry isn't just for show. Every ounce of metal, polymer, and steel has been ruthlessly tested in total darkness, freezing water, scorching sand, and the harsh realities of combat. SEAL weapons aren't chosen for how intimidating they look. They're chosen because lives depend on them working perfectly at the absolute worst possible moment. From dense jungles and vast deserts to the tight corridors of a captured ship or the chaotic streets of a city, these are the tools that have shaped some of the most intense missions in modern warfare. What you're about to see is a comprehensive look at every major weapon type Navy SEALs have used in combat, and exactly why each one mattered. Let's start with the backbone of SEAL firepower: assault rifles and carbines. For years, the M4A1 carbine has been the go-to weapon. It's compact, incredibly modular, and famously reliable. This modularity is key. It allows operators to customize their rifle for any mission, attaching specialized optics, suppressors, lasers, and lights. It selects fire capability, switching between semi-automatic and full auto makes it devastatingly effective in both close quarters battle and at mid. If we look back, earlier conflicts saw SEALs using the M16. In the Vietnam era, its longer barrel was useful in riverine operations, but that same length made it clumsy for the tight spaces of urban combat, which is why shorter carbines like the M4 eventually took over. Now, for those up-close and personal situations, we have submachine guns. For decades, the Heckler & Koch MP5 was absolutely iconic, practically synonymous with Navy SEALs. Chambered in the 9mm pistol round, it excelled in scenarios like hostage rescue and shipboarding, where preventing bullets from passing through walls was a major concern. The suppressed versions of the MP5 became legendary in counter-tour operations during the late Cold War and post-9/11 era, allowing for silent surgical strikes. As enemy forces started wearing more body armor, the smaller 9mm round became less effective, and submachine guns were gradually replaced by short-barreled rifles. Still, for certain specialized missions, the MP5 remained a valuable tool. But what happens when you need to lay down a wall of lead? That's where light machine guns come in. To provide sustained, overwhelming firepower, SEALs rely on weapons like the Mk-46 and the Mk-48. These are belt-fed machine guns, but they're designed to be relatively lightweight, allowing small teams to dominate firefights even when they're heavily outnumbered. The Mk-48, which fires a larger 7.62mm round, offers incredible range and stopping power. This made it indispensable in the mountainous and open terrain of places like Afghanistan, where engagements could happen at much longer distances. In a typical SEAL team, a designated gunner carries one of these, ready to unleash a torrent of fire to support the team's movement. Of course, SEALs are also masters of precision. This brings us to their sniper rifles and designated marksman rifles. The Mk-12 Special Purpose Rifle, or SPR, is a fascinating weapon. It perfectly bridges the gap between a standard rifleman and a dedicated sniper. It's built on the M16 platform but is accurized to deliver precise shots at extended ranges, all while being mobile enough to keep up with the team. For true long-range work, SEALs employ dedicated sniper systems like the Mk-11, the M110, and the legendary Mk-13 series. These rifles fire powerful cartridges like the 7.62mm or even larger calibers, designed to eliminate high-value targets, provide overwatch for the team, and control the battle space from a concealed position. And for extreme long-range engagements, SEALs have used 50 caliber sniper rifles, massive weapons capable of hitting targets well over a mile away. Next up are shotguns, which serve a very specific but critical role. The Benelli M4 is a semi-automatic beast, commonly used for breaching doors with specialized rounds. Once inside, its raw close-range power is unmatched for clearing rooms. You'll also find classic pump-action shotguns like the Remington 870 in their armory. For mechanical breaching, literally shooting hinges and locks off doors, the simple, brute reliability of a pump-action is sometimes preferred over a faster rate of fire. And what about a last line of defense? Every SEAL carries a pistol. For many years, the Sig Sauer P226 was the standard sidearm, prized for its incredible accuracy and durability, especially in maritime environments. More recently, many SEALs transitioned to the Glock 19. The Glock's lighter weight, simpler design, and legendary reliability in harsh conditions made it an ideal choice. A pistol is absolutely critical. It's therefore when a primary rifle malfunctions, runs out of ammo, or simply when an operator is in a space so confined that a long gun becomes a liability. Sometimes, a bigger boom is needed. For taking out enemy positions or light vehicles, SEALs use grenade launchers like the M203. When SEALs are on the move, especially on boats or in vehicles, they bring out the heavy hitters. You'll see them operating crew-served weapons like the iconic M2.50 caliber machine gun, the M240, and the M60, mounted on fast-moving boats, Humvees, or helicopters. These weapons provide overwhelming suppressive fire during extractions, river patrols, and convoy protection, ensuring the team can get in and out safely. Finally, we can't talk about SEAL weapons without mentioning the accessories that make them so effective. These are often called force multipliers, while not weapons themselves. Things like suppressors, advanced optics, night vision compatible lasers, and thermal sights are absolutely integral to SEAL lethality. Suppressors are a game changer. They allow teams to eliminate threats quietly, maintaining the element of surprise and making it easier to communicate during intense night operations. Advanced sights and lasers allow for faster and more accurate target acquisition in any lighting condition. In the end, the arsenal of the Navy SEALs isn't about excess or having the biggest, loudest guns. It's about precision, adaptability, and ultimate survival. From the pistol drawn in a narrow hallway to the sniper rifle watching over miles of hostile terrain, every single weapon has earned its place through the brutal filter of real combat. In the hands of a Navy SEAL, these tools become more than just metal and plastic. They become extensions of their world-class training, their unwavering discipline, and their relentless pursuit of mission success. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown interesting, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more in-depth content. We'll see you in the next one.